You ever drop your phone face down and just stare at it like it's a crime scene? Yeah, that used to ruin my entire day. But then I discovered something ancient, something that helped me stop flipping out over cracked screens, traffic jams, and people who chew like goats. It's called Stoicism. And no, it's not some boring philosophy where you sit on a rock and pretend to be wise. It's actually helped me live a calmer, better, and surprisingly happier life. Here's how. So what is Stoicism? Imagine your brain has a panic button. Stoicism teaches you how not to press it. It's an ancient Greek philosophy that basically says, focus on what you can control and don't lose your mind over what you can't. Simple, right? But life? Life loves throwing stuff at you that's very much out of your control. Let's get into it. 1. Control the controllables. Let me give you an example. You're stuck in traffic. You're late. You're sweating. You're yelling at the steering wheel like it's personally responsible. Been there. Stoicism says you can't control traffic, but you can control how you respond to it. So instead of screaming, maybe you throw on a podcast. Or practice that deep breathing thing that always feels fake until it suddenly works. This was huge for me. I used to waste hours being mad at stuff I had zero power over. Bad weather, slow Wi-Fi, or when someone texts K instead of OK. I see you. Now I try to focus only on what's in my zone of control. My thoughts, my actions, and sometimes my eyebrows during Zoom calls. 2. Expect the unexpected. There's this thing in Stoicism called premeditatio malorum. Sounds fancy, right? It basically means imagine the worst. No, not in a doom and gloom way. More like mentally prepare for what could go wrong so you're not shocked when it does. For example, if I go out and think, okay, the coffee shop might be crowded, the barista might mess up my name again, and they might run out of almond milk. Guess what? When it happens, I'm not melting down. I'm already mentally chill. I expected it. Stoics aren't pessimists. They're just emotionally bulletproof and slightly caffeinated. 3. Emotions are not the enemy. Before I found Stoicism, I thought being emotional was a sign I was really alive. Like, hey, I cried during a dog food commercial. I feel things. But Stoicism taught me something important. Emotions aren't bad. They're just signals. You don't have to obey them. It's like when anger shows up. Don't invite it to crash on your couch for a week. Just nod at it. Like, hey, I see you. Not today, though. I still get angry. I still get anxious. But I don't let those feelings drive the bus anymore. Now they ride in the back seat with a seatbelt on. 4. It's not about being tough. A lot of people think being stoic means being cold, like a robot who never smiles. That's not it. A real stoic feels everything, joy, sadness, fear, but doesn't let any of it control their life. It's like being the calm one during a group project meltdown. Everyone's panicking, and you're just there, sipping your water like a philosopher. We'll get through this. Maybe. Stoicism is about being calm in the storm, not pretending the storm doesn't exist. 5. Life owes you nothing, and that's okay. This one hit me hard. I used to think, I worked hard, so I deserve this job, this vacation, this level of respect, but life doesn't care about what you think you deserve. Stoicism says, focus on what you give, not what you get. So now, instead of expecting life to hand me gold stars, I just try to do my best, be kind, and let go of the results. Ironically, life got a lot better once I stopped expecting it to be fair. 6. You could die tomorrow, and that's not as dark as it sounds. Here's the part where Stoicism goes full YOLO, but in a classy way. They have this concept called memento mori, which means remember you will die. Sounds morbid, I know, but it's actually kind of freeing. Knowing that life isn't forever helps you stop wasting time on petty stuff. It reminds you to say what you need to say, do what matters, and maybe, just maybe, stop scrolling for 3 hours in a row. Okay, still working on that one. 7. Be good, not famous. In a world where everyone's chasing likes, follows, and the perfect avocado toast pick, Stoicism reminds us, be good. That's it. You don't need to be rich, or go viral, or build a personal brand by age 25. Be honest, be kind, show up. That's enough. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers and a Roman emperor, literally wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. Mic drop. Wrap up. So what has Stoicism taught me about living better? It taught me that I can't control everything, but I can control me. It taught me that traffic isn't worth a meltdown. Emotions are passengers, not drivers, and life is short, so live it on purpose. I still mess up. I still get mad when someone eats the last slice of pizza, but I bounce back faster. I laugh more. I stress less. And weirdly enough, I'm happier without needing everything to go my way. So if you're tired of life dragging you around like a shopping cart with a broken wheel, maybe give Stoicism a shot, because living better doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you get stronger. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to calmly accept whatever nonsense today throws at me. Probably starting with an email that says, "Per my last message, wish me luck." If this made you smile, think or resist the urge to yell at your coffee machine, consider liking, sharing, or just sending it to that one friend who definitely needs some Stoic energy. Remember, you've got this. Just don't forget your almond milk.